Well, yes, good afternoon. I would like to perform for you just one simple trick this afternoon involving this. 1 table, 2 trays, 1 vase of fake flowers, 4 china cups, 4 china saucers, 1 tea set, 1 tablecloth.
Oh no.
Now, just quickly, one question. Just so I know, if you think I can do this, clap now. All right, okay. If you do not think I can do this, clap now.
Disbelievers on the others.
Just rude. If, quite frankly, you couldn't care less if I can do this or not, clap now. Oh, you're so nice. All right, okay.
I think they're with you, Matt.
That's nice to know. That's nice to know. But you're probably thinking it's fake. You're thinking strings, magnets. No strings. No magnets. Any questions? It's a joke. It's a joke. There's no magnets. Okay. With me. Thank you very much indeed. You're very kind. Thank you so much. So, want to try?
What?
Want to have a go?
Okay, I'd love to have a go. All right, here we go.
It's a beautiful thing. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Of course, that's not really the trick.
Well, that is the truth.
No. Child's play. This is the trick.
That was extraordinary. How many people can do that? I've never seen that done before.
One person in the world.
And that's you.
Great song.
Fantastic. Round of applause for Nat Ricardo. You are the great-great-granddaughter of Charles Darwin. I think we have a picture of Charles Darwin as well, just because... There we are, that's what I'm saying. It's his younger picture rather than the old one with the full beard. But he has a connection to Edinburgh as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, in 1825 he came here aged 16 to study medicine. He'd been hopeless at school and his father despaired of him at school, so he sent him off to Edinburgh where you could go to university and study medicine, as his father had done before him. And he was really excited, and he looked over the parapet in Bridge Street, and he was just amazed to see people instead of a river. He was really excited, but he hated the medicine that he had to do, and it's funny we're in this operating theatre here, because that was what turned him off it. I mean, there was no chloroform, there was no pain relief, little child strapped down to an operating table, sawn up, blood, screams. I mean, he sat through 2 and then rushed away, and he said it haunted me for many a long year.
The theory of natural selection that Darwin posed, along with other theorists, has that informed your work, or is it something that you sort of move away from?
Well, it's the basis of biology. So when I learn about science, which I have to do because I don't know, I like writing about it, I guess. Right. You learn that how evolution drives biology.
And because of that connection with Charles Darwin, do you find that, I mean, on a sort of one level, that you actually get naturally more sort of publicity and things like this, and it helps you in your work? Is it actually a helpful tool, or is it something that you're constantly having to refer back to? I mean, just like for instance now.
Well, I'm now interested in him. I mean, he was such a nice person. I mean, he's so funny. In his letters.
You wrote a poetry book about Charles Darwin, didn't you?
Yeah, I wrote about his biography, yeah. And a lot of it's from his letters, and it's just it's lovely. For instance, in his notebook, when he's deciding whether to get married or not, he's for and against. And, not so much money for books is one of them. Children are a responsibility, anxiety, expense. But then then he says, well, for an object to be loved and played with. Better than dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, you were actually the original Veruca Salt.
I am.
In the 1970s film Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
She was the brat. She was the one, the I want it now.
The I want it now. Well, let's familiarise ourselves and remember that. We have a clip of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Bunker, how much do you want for the golden goose?
They're not for sale.
Name the price.
She can't have one.
Who says I can't?
The man with a funny hat.
I want one. I want a golden goose. Gooses. Geeses. I want my geese to lay gold eggs for Easter.
It will, sweetheart.
At least 100 a day.
Anything you say.
And by the way,
What?
I want a feast.
You ate before you came to the factory.
I want a bean feast.
There we are. Unfortunately, we can't go into the whole song.
I was just taken right back then.
You
I
were
still know the words.
Yeah, you were lip syncing to the film. A round of applause, please, to Julie there. A child star. I mean, how much pressure is there on you when you're on such a big film like
Well,
that?
we didn't know it was going to be a big film. You know, I was 12 years old. That was actually my 13th birthday when we shot that scene. They, you know, shoved me down the chute and then sang Happy Birthday. But you know,
and did you get what you wanted for your 13th birthday?
No, they gave me a chocolate cake, and I don't like chocolate.
So.
I know. I think that's why I got the job. I was cheap on the budget. But the pressure, no. At the time, it was a kind of successful film-ish, but it's gone on to achieve cult status, and I don't think anybody could have predicted that.
Absolutely. And is there a small part of Veruca Salt that is in you? I have to ask.
What do you mean? Don't know what you're trying to suggest.
He said to me, it is very old, very scratchy CD, and I said to him, what shall I learn? And he gave it, and he said, learn something. So
yeah,
I did.
And you learned it exactly? Did you learn
exactly?
it exactly?
The way he sing, the way he play, everything.
Yeah, okay. Well, are you ready? Because this is the first performance, isn't it?
My first, yes, I've never done this before, so should I?
Okay.
Okay. So right. I'm gonna do Elton John.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a big introduction, Kev.
Okay.
You get yourself sorted and ready, ladies and gentlemen. From my scratchy old CD, would you please put your hands together for the "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John, but now by Kev Orkian.
what it's like. Your blood like a river fizzes just like ice, and there's a cold, lonely light that shines from you. You wind up in the wreck, you hide behind that mask you use. Did you think this fool could never win? Did you think this fool could never win? Did you think this fool could never win? Did you look at me? I'm calm if I can get, I got a taste for love. Simple way, if you need to know why I'm still standing breath away. Oh, don't you know I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the beep 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 beep. Quickly, there you go. Thank you, good-looking boy. I'm still standing better than I'm still standing better than I ever did. Because baby, some my love without you, mama. I'm still standing. Thank you. There you go.
Come on again!
Is that okay?
You didn't do too bad there. I'll tell you something. As that microphone was coming down, I was thinking he's not going to be standing for long. He's going to be on the floor. That was brilliant.
Oh, cheers, pal. Thank you very much.
What you gave me, then I'd like to repay. To hold you close until you finally know how wonderful you are. And yes, you can say maybe that's the way things go.
Denise Black.